What's up, Mod Squad? MOB back with another Division 2 video. Before we get into today's video, I want to announce that I have finally enabled my join button. This means for those of you who want to support the channel that little bit more, you can join and become members. You'll have the access to badges and perks others don't. Becoming a member is another great way to support the channel, and it's going to help me improve on the channel's quality. If you guys are interested in being a member, then click the join button down below to check out the available perks. I believe the first tier is only $1. Thank you to those of you who choose to join. With that said, welcome to another Division 2 build breakdown video. In today's video, I will showcase an extremely fun run and gun SMG build for speedrunning heroic content. I will say now, this is more suited for those of you who run solo, and I wouldn't recommend using this build for raids or legendaries. You need more of a medium to long range build for that kind of content, and not a run and gun SMG build like this. The SMG build combo used in today's video is one suggested by you guys in the comment section. Of late, I've been putting out DPS builds where you earn your survivability by getting kills, and the SMG used in today's video fits this type of build perfectly. In previous SMG run and gun builds, I've used the Lady Death, Banshee or the Vector. Although you guys love the fast RPM and the damage of these SMGs, the main complaint I got with the SMG run and gun builds was you have to reload often, and it's reloading that gets a lot of people caught out and killed, which of course can be frustrating. So I decided to take your advice and use an SMG for my speedrun build where that would no longer be the case. Well, around 90% of the time it would be the case. Now to do that, we are using the exotic SMG, the CHATTERBOX. The CHATTERBOX is one of the easiest exotics in the game to get, and it makes this build so much fun. If any of you haven't got the CHATTERBOX and you want to know how to get it, then hit me up in the comment section below so I can help you out. So as most of you know by now, these bonus armor stacking builds require you to kill quick in order to gain survivability, which the CHATTERBOX does a great job at because of its exotic talent. There's two parts to the talent. The first is when you reload, rate of fire is increased by 20% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of the magazine. So the trick is to take a few shots out of your magazine. When you get close to a group of NPCs, reload, and there you go, you'll gain all that RPM. The second part of the talent is that kills refill 50% of the magazine, so you don't have to reload between kills and can just keep running a train on the NPCs. The CHATTERBOX does lack in the damage department, but helps us deliver all that damage we gain from our build at a super fast rate. I'm talking 1200 RPM plus. This weapon paired with this style of build is perfect for speedrunning missions and at the same time a lot of fun. Thank you to those who recommended it to me in the comment section. I'm really liking the ideas you guys are coming up with, and I enjoy implementing them into my videos, so keep coming up with the great ideas. I also want to thank you for all the feedback in the comments as well, as it's really keeping me motivated to keep making videos on the Division 2. When it comes to today's build, I've gone for something I often complain about people posting, that being the all red DPS build. It often annoys me people post the same 15 red DPS build with the same talents each patch like it's something new. But with our build today, we are forced to go for the all red DPS build because the CHATTERBOX does lack in the damage department. So what the CHATTERBOX doesn't give us, the build makes up for. In my defense for using the build, it is used in a different manner to most 15 red DPS builds. Typically you want to use a damage build like this for medium to long range combat and not be up close and personal with heroic NPCs because you'll most likely get shredded due to lack of survivability. But with the talent combo I've been using for my latest builds, which is the Intimidate Bloodsucker combo, we have that survivability. So we are able to get up in the face of heroic elites, take their damage and shred them. Now I spoke a little bit about the build and what it's about. Let's get into a real quick breakdown of each piece of the build. Right guys, before we get into this build breakdown, I just want to show you that this build does shred through elite NPCs, seeing as we don't get that many in heroic missions, so some people disbelieve that my builds are capable of shredding through them. I don't know why, with the crazy stats that I've been coming out with, I don't know why it's so hard to believe, but we're going to prove it nonetheless. So here's the CHATTERBOX, going to kill that NPC, we're going to reload so we get our buff, and then as you can see, absolutely shreds. So there's that proven. With that said, let's get into the build now. So we're gonna dip into this corner real quick, black this out so it looks real clean, and let's get started. Start off with the CHATTERBOX at 98.5k base damage, 1120 RPM, which will go higher. Don't forget guys, as you can see here with the talent, it gets 20% rate of fire for each enemy within 15 meters, and that stacks up to 5, so we can go higher than that. We have 60 in the magazine. When it comes to the attachments, we have 15% critical hit chance on the scope, we have 5% critical hit damage on the muzzle, we have 10% weapon handling on the grip, and then when it comes to the magazine, it gives us the extra 10 rounds, which is nice because you have 60 in a magazine. And if you want to go over the talent, feel free to pause the video to look at it in greater detail. Moving on to our secondary, which is the Dark Winter. I've still yet to make a video on this gun. It's so much fun. It's just another gun that helps you chain kill with perfect killer, killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 50% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. Just another gun that is a hell of a lot of fun to use for speedrun builds. 92.3k base damage, 1200 RPM and 45 in the magazine. The 45 in the magazine is the only thing that holds this gun back, but it's still a lot of fun to use. Looking at the attachments, crit chance on the sight, crit chance on the laser pointer, crit damage on the flash hider, and the magazine gives us an extra 20 rounds. Now the weapons out of the way, we're going to move on to each individual gear piece, starting off with the Coyote's mask. 15% weapon damage, 6% crit chance, 12% critical hit damage, and 11.5% critical hit damage via a mod. We are using the mask because it gives us the extra 25% critical hit damage within 15 meters. Moving on to the chest piece, our first piece of Sokolov, we have two pieces. It gives us 10% SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage. We have 12.2% weapon damage, 9.8% critical hit damage, 6% crit chance, 12% critical hit damage via a mod. And of course, Intimidate, while you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. And that's our play range. So we're going to be throwing out a lot of damage. Moving on to our holster, which is Grupo Sombro, giving us 15% critical hit damage. We have 15% weapon damage, 4.6% critical hit chance, and then 12% critical hit damage. Moving on to our backpack, second piece of Sokolov, 12.2% weapon damage, 6.8% headshot damage, 12% critical hit damage, and then 11.5% critical hit damage via a mod. And then Bloodsucker, killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10, so we can get up to 100% bonus armor. Now, some of you might question why there's headshot there. What I will tell you guys to do is when you have hit crit chance cap, start speccing into headshot damage. It really does work wonders, especially when you're using AR builds as well. If you can hit that crit cap, make sure you just go into headshot damage. Moving on to our gloves, and we brought back the contractor gloves. Main reason, of course, is for the damage to armor, which is 8%, 11.7% weapon damage, and then 12% critical hit damage on these gloves. Looking at our Foxpro knee pads, these are just, you know why we're using them, guys, you know why. 14.1% weapon damage, 8% damage to targets out of cover, and then 12% critical hit damage. So this is a maxed out crit chance, crit damage build basically. Of course, it's a SMG build, so the more damage we do, the quicker we kill, the quicker we gain our stacks, so we can just keep chaining those kills and surviving and tanking. It's just so much fun. The gun is weak because it hasn't got a damage talent on it, but this build definitely makes up for it. So looking at our skills now, of course we have the shield. You don't have to run it. It's my preference to run it. You can use the decoy, you can run seekers. You can use anything, guys. It's literally preference. I see a lot of people don't like using the shield. It's just not a must have. I've seen people just put out the video and go, oh, a shield. The shield doesn't make the build, guys. So looking at the skill mods, we have 4.6% shield health, we have 4.1% shield health, and then this mod here is 4.8% deflector damage, which doesn't apply to this type of shield. And it's not the strongest shield in the world with 1.4 million health, but you know, it does its job. Of course, I'm using a striker drone. It's my favorite skill to use. It just distracts the NPC, stops them from focus firing you, works wonders. Again, you can use the decoy along with it as well, and that does exactly the same thing, but the decoy doesn't last as long as the striker drone. I believe it has a cooldown of 20 seconds as well, just like the striker drone does. Even though it says 4.2 seconds, that is because we are in the base of operations, the firing range, so it knocks that cooldown right down. And that is it when it comes to the skills. We'll just look over the mods real quick. 7.2% deflector duration. We have 9.2% health, and then we have 4.5% damage. That deflector duration there doesn't work with the striker drone because obviously it's not the defender drone. So that is pretty much it for the build, guys. I'm going to move on to the stat sheet. I'm not going to say nothing through it, just going to skim through it so you guys can see the stats. Don't forget this is a maxed out crit chance, crit damage build. As you can see there, we have 57.6% critical hit chance, 193.8% critical hit damage, plus the extra 25% from Coyote's mask, 66.4% headshot damage. And I'm going to shut up now, skim through these, and then And that's pretty much it for the build, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you have any more ideas you want to give me so I can implement it into videos, feel free to put those in the comment section. I enjoy interacting with you guys. I'm loving the support of late. Don't forget to smash that like button, as it's really working wonders for the videos. We're smashing over 500 likes a video. Last video got, I think it was 800 likes. The one before that is 1k. You guys are just on another level of late. Just keep it up because you're pushing the subs. We need to gain 1k subs in a month. So although the game's not doing its best right now, our channel is growing nicely. So thank you for the support. Keep it up. I'm going to leave you guys with a quick speed run. I believe it's a 7-minute mission. Yeah. Thank you again, guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, Mob Squad.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs. The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open. The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving. The True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
There! Enemy in sight! Is there a medic around here? I'll get on that gun!
Reinforcements incoming.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Serious trauma detected.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Enemy drone deployed! It's trying to break through!
You're in my sights, Sweet galloping Jesus. What the hell is going on here? Put these fuckers down! Target's out, Neil.
Nailed the fucker.
No more contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Reinforcements incoming.
Casualty!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We've got a friend.
Got a visual on.
Stay back.
There's an elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Hostile forces incoming.
Heading in. Hostile civilian targeted. Fuck you! Guys, out of it!
Serious trauma detected.